Hi dears, in this video we are going to see grade 5 EVS chapter 10 walls tell stories. Which walls? What we are going to study? Completely we are going to study about Golconda Fort. Okay. In this chapter we are going through the subheadings, how to reach Golconda and what is inside that fort and the map of Golconda Fort and what are the weapons used in the wars and arrangement of water in that ancient days inside Golconda Fort, how to go to museum and making your own museum. These are the subtopics we are going to cover in this particular chapter. And do you know what are these things shown in the picture? Yes, these are the monuments, important monuments of India. Qutub Minar, India Gate, etc. Many forts are shown in the picture. So one of the important fort only we are going to see, there is Golconda Fort. So Golconda Fort, it is located in the west part of Hyderabad city, that is in Telangana state. Hyderabad is the capital for both Telangana and Andhra. So it is in Telangana. So it is in the western part of Hyderabad and 9 kilometers from Hussain Sagar Lake. And totally this fort, it is having totally 9 gates. Totally 9 gates and 5 palaces inside. There will be 5 palaces and 87 bastions will be there. What does mean by bastions means, you can see in the outer part there will be small gap. There the soldiers will fit and look on to the enemies who are coming for the wars. So it is used for safety and security. So bastions, it is also called as burj and it is used for safety and security purpose of the particular fort. And in ancient period, this fort, it was made by mud, but during 14th to 17th century, that is from the year 1587 to 1687, this Qutub Shahi dynasty sultans, they only rebuilt this with the help of marbles and bricks. And here we are having a very strong gates. A single person cannot open the gate, and many iron spikes will be there in the top of the gate. Why? Because even if the enemies are coming with some any elephant or a horse, whatever it is, they cannot push the particular gate. So for protection and safety purpose, this bastions, gate, everything fitted in the wall. And here you can see the map of Golconda Fort. First one, you are going to see the stairs. Stairs means steps. Here you can see stairs, steps. There is a symbol for stairs. And the second one is bowl. It is means it is in oval shape. You can see it is in oval shape. That is called a stepwell. Okay. And you can see here various places you can see the oval shape. There and all we are having stepwell. And the third one is house. House means house. Katodi house here there many houses are shown. That is called as house in present days. And darwas. You can see in the outer side of the fort, all the fort, we can see darwas. Right, here I will zoom it for you. Right, here you can see darwas. Bodhi darwas, many darwas are there. So, what is meant by darwas? Darwas means gate. Totally we are having 9 gates in this Golconda Fort. And you can see this store, that is for gunpowder and gun, to store the gunpowder and gun for shooting the enemies. And bark, the green color thing, which the Bala Hizar Park, Reshma Bark. Bark means park or garden, which is shown in green color. And the thing it has been given here is 5 palaces are there, Moti Mahal, Shahi Mahal, Bala Mahal, like that we are having 5 palaces inside. And we can see red color parallel lines here and there, that is a road, completely road construction between Darwas and palace, etc. And this is the complete map of Golconda Fort. Here they have taken 1 centimeter equal to 110 meters. So if you measure 8 centimeters, it is 880 meters. So you want to multiply by 110. Whatever centimeter you can measure in the scale and you can multiply it by 110. So you can get the particular meters. So inside fort, there is not only palace. You can see gardens, fields, factories, etc. So not only queen or king they are working, but also persons, farmers, many workers and laborers also inside this, living inside this Golconda Fort. And you can see the map of this Golconda Fort. This is the photocopy of that map. How to go inside this Golconda Fort. This is the map of the Golconda Fort. And inside you can see many weapons. There is cannons, right? So what is meant by cannon? It is a big gun. Cannon means it is a big gun. That is used by which king? Aurangzeb. He want to conquer this place, that is Golconda Fort. So that what he did means he came to this place, to Golconda Fort, and with a heavy army like elephant army, then soldiers, everything, to attack the Golconda peoples and to capture this Golconda Fort. So he used this particular cannon or gun to attack peoples inside the Golconda Fort. This cannon is made up of bronze. Bronze means it is a mineral that is a combination of copper and tin. If copper and tin we are mixing, we will get bronze. This cannon is made up of bronze. Even here you can hear about this bronze medal, right? The first prize you will get gold medal, second prize if you are getting it is silver medal, and third prize means bronze medal, right? Bengal in Tamil, right? This is the gun inside that Golconda Fort that is completely made up of bronze. That is also called as cannon. So now you can just guess me the answers. Even this head with a lot of large army with soldiers and with this cannons and modernized gun, why Aurangzeb cannot easily capture this Golconda Fort? What is the real fact means, 8 months they have stayed outside and they tried to capture this Golconda Fort. But after 8 months only they can capture. Why they take lot of times? Because I already said, for safety and precaution purpose, they have bastions, gates, everything. So every soldiers will stand in between the bastions and they look after the armies and enemies, so that they cannot enter inside easily. So Golconda Fort is completely, it have more security and more safety. So only Aurangzeb cannot easily attack Golconda Fort. And now present day, how you can get water? Maybe through motor. If you switch on the motor, the water will be pumping from the ground level to the tank, and if you are opening the pipe, we will get the water. This is the arrangement for us in the particular days nowadays. But in ancient periods, inside Golconda Fort, actually what they did means, here you can see the pulley, the drum is attached to the bullocks. So if the bullocks they are just walking, the pulley will rotate. So that here you can see many wheel. So the wheel is attached to the drum. So the wheel will rotate. In the wheel we will have many more and more drums. So the drum will fetch the water and pour into the tank. So that they will take the water from the tank. So what happened? The drum is attached to pulley. The pulley is attached to bullocks. If the bullocks walk, the pulley will rotate, so that the wheel will rotate. The wheel will completely consist of drum. So if the drum will fetch the water and it will pour in the tank. So with the help of this, they can use this water. And this is a painting shown the water arrangements inside the Golconda Fort. And nowadays we are using steel pipes, right? Nowadays we are using steel pipes. But in previous days, to pump the water from the ground level, they will use clay pipes. The pipes will be completely made up of clay inside the Golconda Fort. Nowadays we are using stainless steel pipes or PVC pipes. But in ancient periods inside Golconda Fort, they will use clay pipes. And one museum also inside the Hyderabad, where they have kept many pots, many jewelries and swords, which is used inside the Golconda Fort. And you can see many broken pieces of pots and almas, everything. And small plate, it was made by bronze, and blue pieces of ceramic clay, everything it has been found in this museum. This museum, it is also in Hyderabad. Here we can find many things that the archaeologists found out from the Golconda Fort. And why we are keeping all the past things in the museum? Because it is very safe, and we will continuously monitor all the historical things, and many persons are specially appointed for the safety and security. And also many outside peoples like us, normal peoples can go and see all the collections that were used in the past. So only we are keeping all the things in the museum. So you can also just collect all the past things that are used by your grandparents or grandparents or their parents. You can collect all the things and you can set a museum with the help of your teacher, that is me. So after reopening, we can arrange this type of museums. We can collect all the past things and we can set a museum, and we can call all other class members to see this museum. You can collect all the past coins or tools, whatever you are gathering. you can collect it, or else the old, the past, the grandparents or someone else, they will use some parts, no, you can also collect that and you can preserve that. So what and all we gone through in this chapter? Golconda Fort, where it is placed, in which state, how many gates are there, how it is how the Golconda Fort, it is very safe and very secured in the particular ancient periods, and who came to attack this Golconda Fort, after how many months they attacked this Golconda Fort, how long time they took to capture this Golconda Fort, and what are the palace inside the Golconda Fort, what are the water arrangements for them, and about museum. These are the things we studied about completely in this chapter. There is Golconda Fort, completely about Golconda Fort, that is in Hyderabad, that is in Telangana state. Okay dears, we shall meet in the chapter 11. Bye dears.